Welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. I'm Hunter Black Luna. We are actually groundside on Telos now, and we need the shuttle that's housed in this base. But there's droids and poison gas and, you know, lovely things like that to stop us. As such.
Poison.
Yeah, good work on that. Whatever.
What is it?
Beodur here just joined us. He's the one who called the exile the general, which I've been doing forever. That's just kind of what I do. Beodur has the ability to make all force fields go away. He just does. He uses science. And the science is very effective. I don't feel like wasting antidote packs, so frack it. Ooh, he heard his buddy going down. Battle meditation. Oh goodness. He's got a traditional energy shield. Luckily, that doesn't really block swords at all. Don't ask me why not. Because of the kurtosis weave in the Force midichlorians. That's why it doesn't. Alright, nothing down here. We've downloaded the area map too, so we roughly know what's going on here. We haven't seen a living soul yet, however. Administrative ID card sounds like the sort of thing that will be helpful if we have to, oh, say, access a computer, just for instance. I think battle meditation actually lasts quite a while. You know what, let's avoid the poison gas this time, guys. Wow, and usually the AI just runs right into the... Okay. Okay, there's just not going to be anything to loot. Okay. Oh. Gotta go for the shielded one first. I don't know why the game thinks I would favor critical strike. It's not that impressive as far as abilities go. I think Beodur's, one of the weapons I issued to Beodur, actually has a bonus against droids, so these guys... And in general, in the KOTOR series, droids are kind of easy to cut through if you're a Jedi, because... things like Disable Droid and a lot of Force powers tend to be pretty effective against them. And as you can see, we can just fucking disassemble these big old war droids with, you know, swords and stuff. Nothing behind there. This is actually a pretty decently sized facility. I'd say we're a third of the way in, if that. I wonder if this will work. There you go. Oh, it does work. Fusion torch will fuck anything up. But it doesn't open. Okay, good to know. Thank you, General.
Let's go.
Beodur, as you please. And thank you. It's a turret. Stun droid.
I will silence this one.
I'm not very good at making my powers stick, unfortunately. Kreia should be pretty good at it, though. I am good at hitting things. See, the enemy's shooting, they're firing their guns a whole bunch, but it's not really having that much of an appreciable effect.
Poison.
Nice job, Beodur. The technician makes sure to run over the poison gas. That's some excellent work right there.
Yes.
Normally you'd want to switch to Kreia since he's a console art in order to spam things like healing powers. But she only has about 20% more force points than we do as a Jedi Sentinel, which is kind of the balanced class. Okay. I guess that only works with vibroblades. Great. I guess that's how they balanced it. I'm gonna take the basic Ionite Edge since we're carving through nothing but droids. And for the other one, I'll take... Defense +2 for a -1 attack modifier. You know what, I'll take the advanced basket hilt. That's fine. We're gonna be facing gunfire and shit. Or what are our other options? Damage bonus of +1. Or an attack modifier for +2. I think I'm just gonna take the +1 to damage. I think that'll be fine. I forget whether Krea's probably wielding this one. So here you go, let's trick it out if she insists on doing that. I'm not sure if upgrading a weapon's critical hit actually makes a difference in this game. I know that in KOTOR 1 the ability Keen is broken, as in it does not increase the criticalness. It just doesn't. Here, Beodur, have some defense. Actually, Beodur really needs defense, so that'll be good to have. I'm gonna give him the basket hilt as well. He's a basket case now. Ion cell versus racial group droid. Alright. Also armor. The Zaysun Shah Initiate armor. I hate it. But it's got good stuff. You know, I bet Atten can use it and he would look less retarded. Less stupid. The oral blaster. I don't even... We've already upgraded the miner's uniform. And that's pretty much what we can do. Here you go, Beodur. It looks like some of our force points have regenerated already.
Yes.
There you go. We naturally regen over time. So you should be okay. Yeah. It's gonna take a while though. Okay. Oh. Krea, swap out for a moment. I want to give Atten some better armor and probably a level up as an apology for that. Maybe I'll give that to Beodur. I'm a classy dude like that. Here, there you go. It's the same bonus as your ribbed jacket. Only Atten can use this too. This one is upgradable though, so... Oh, you know what? Just use your ripped goddamn jacket, and there you go. You have the Bonadan. And the safety harness, since you actually have demo skill. And that'll be good.
What's going on?
We need more unique pieces of clothing, like the... See, on Beodur, he's already... looks like that, so... It's... I don't know, it works a bit better. Yes, I'm not shallow. Okay. I was kind of hoping her force points would come back for that. Anyway, we have spent far too much time here. So Beodur, as you please. Alright, shuttle bay ahead.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Why?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open.
Fair
We'll
point.
also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
It looks pretty nice, as far as shuttles go. Telos military droid. Oh yeah, it's totally, you know, deactivated. There's no reason to worry. Also, this heavy military door, no reason to worry about that either. It cannot be opened from here. I've never tried. Oh, it won't even give me the option to attack. Now that I remember I have the plasma torch, I have to use it on everything. Alright, we need the ignition controls and this probably, in fact, from my memory, I believe it does house what we need. Man, now that we know where the traps are, it's kind of easy to avoid them, as far as it goes. Oh, it's locked, huh? Well, fuck your lock. General don't have time for locks. Please tell me these don't. Thank you. Bay control. Unlock hangar doors. Base reactor offline. Okay, looks like we need to restore power to this facility. Oh, hey, there's something called a reactor up there on the other side of the base. Guess where we're going. There's some special coating in place to prevent me from just plowing on through with my plasma torch, which is smart.
Let me handle this.
I believe lightsabers can also do this. Not that we'll have one for a little while. I just wouldn't expect a lot of little details like that to be right when you find them, because, as I may have mentioned before, KOTOR 2 was a rush job of a game. That doesn't make it bad. In fact, I'm of the opinion that it's good. Especially if we're just looking at the gameplay without anything else. Turn off gas vents. Thank you. Okay, guys, now you can stumble into any door you feel like. Well, we put the points into security, we might as well use it. Battle meditation is awesome. It's probably a less powerful version than Bastil is, though. I'm just guessing here. Well, let's do it. Just the one guy? Oh man, that was. I think I'll need to catch my breath after that. I mean, because, man, military door. It may be controlled by a nearby terminal. The possibility is admitted. Saved. You know what? I'm not gonna bother with Stun Droid anymore until I can get this upgraded to a better form of it. Only the one? Oh. I just sighted an enemy. You might want to take cover, man. Who are you? I feel bad for the poor bastard. Go ahead and follow me. We've been spotted. I could just drag him around with us and have another companion. Then again, that would probably result in... Can these things turn off the force field? It doesn't look like they can. Good. They can all frack and rot. Force speed. And let's see how long it takes for us to go back to the front of the facility. Not very long, as it turns out, when we don't have to deal with poison gas and droids and all the... You know, the fun things. I gotta say, if anything, this game feels a bit more like D&D Star Wars in a way. In terms of, it's hard to describe, but the way everything's laid out, like, the game, both KOTORs are built on the D&D engine pretty much. There's some changes, but that's the basic thing. Alright, dude, we're out. Where'd he go? Did he just vanish immediately? Do I even have anything in my journal? I don't even have anything in my journal about this, so I don't know. There's a few unmarked quests like this, but... Was the guy simply unable to catch up with my force speed? Might have been it. So let's blast off with rocket speed back. Kreia keeps buffing herself, and that transfers to me, and I approve of that. There you are. Yeah, he just lost tracking of me. Yeesh. Oh, wow. Oh, no, you can't get stuck like that, sir. Imagine if the poison gas was still on. This dude would be so fucked. Oh, he found his way. Come on. I think it's actually better if the force speed wears off, because this way he might be able to keep pace. I'm not promising anything extravagant here. I'm just... Come on. Well, if he stops tracking, at least I'll be able to tell. Yes, this way. Wait. For some reason, this area is disorienting as fuck. Alright, come on. Final stretch, man. Final stretch. I guarantee you, if my companion AIs can find a way to follow me, you'll be just fine. Just fine. Don't get stuck on the monitor. There we go. Alright, we've passed the monitor. That was pretty much the final challenge. There we go. All for some light side points. Well, and we saved a life. A Czerka technician life. Great. Guess that makes us big damn heroes. Okay, okay. Not getting lost. I'm gonna trust my feelings and trust in the Force and my minimap. Minimap is good too. Alright, here we are. The force fields are handy because they mark where we haven't been yet. Damaged container. Only way to do it is blow it open. Quick, Kreia, stand as close to the sonic mine as possible. That'll get her done. I don't even know if that was worth it. I'm inclined to say nope. Oh, user interface.
Yeah?
Okay, Beodur, get her open. Get her done. And then let's get these guys done. Oh, it's nice one hitting these frackers. Alright, nothing in here. Do we actually get EXPs for opening doors? We might. I don't quite remember. I wish I had more grenade options, but I kind of pissed them away. Whatever. Almost guaranteed one hits on an enemy. It's good stuff. I'll take it. Now we're doing some truly marvelous damage. Since we're not taking any penalties for two-weapon fighting, we're just getting all the benefits. Okay. See those machines in that room? We could open up the door and fight them man to man, but I don't feel like that. I feel like making them do that and getting EXPs for it. Impossible, and we can't hit it with the plasma torch because we can't. Alright, so there's no way in there. So we couldn't have fought them anyway. Great. Nothing here. I thought I saw a locker. Nothing in it. That's like a transformer power. It's not a robot in disguise. which is really all we care about at the end of the day. Droid parabolic what's-a-what's. I'm sure those are important. Are you sure you're not a Zabrak Barador?
What is it?
Let's go.
I thought... I don't know. I guess he would know better than I do. That's a pretty hard admission for a Jedi to make. Maybe that proves I'm not a Jedi. What? An HK droid! I refuse to call it a protocol droid because everybody now knows what it actually is. And Bayodir's wigging out. Don't worry, man. Let's take this droid. Come on, droid. You'll be heavily useful. This has been another pointless moment. Military base door. Door's been magnetically sealed. We can't go in at this time. Let's try after we've restored main power. Make sure to stop to loot stuff, even if I'm just basically going through this game real quick. Always stop to loot the bodies. That's one part of my Jedi training that never left me, I assure you. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. I always did really like how Bayodir talked in like the kind of whispery thing. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, turrets are offline. This turret has been disabled. Good work, me. I mean, not that we don't cut through these fuckers like a knife cutting through security droids. Telos military droid. Droid has been deactivated. It's weird. If this were KOTOR 1, I'd have the ability to repair these droids and get them up again and get them fighting their friends. And that was a way to earn a lot of EXPs. You know what? Let's not go through the door to the reactor. Let's poke it. Poke. I also knew that training in nuclear physics would pay off. 2 doors just opened. See that thing? Yeah, that one. See how it's not moving? It'll start moving. Oh, really? Alright. I was surprised that droid in the corner didn't fucking... Holy shit! Holy fuck! Really? What the hell? Oh god, what in God's name? Whoa! 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 Wait, what? Okay, okay, emergency situation. Seriously? I'm not even sure what to do in this situation. Where the fuck are the med kits? Oh god. Life support pack. General? What you're going to need to do is kill each turret very, very quickly, because look at... What the fuck? What the... Look! Look at that! Look at how fast those fucking things killed us. Nothing else touched us in this facility. Oh, but that. That was pretty instantaneous death right there. What the fuck? Okay, so our last save game was the autosave when we went out of the base and the dumbass didn't follow us. I really should be saving more, if that's what we're going to expect from this game. Now we gotta run back, find the dumbass. Maybe I'll take him with us to get slaughtered by the turrets. What? I think my favorite bit of that is, of course there's no option to destroy the turrets while they're disabled and harmless. Pfft, what are you, a dumbass? I think we're gonna need to get creative with this bullshit. There you are. Alright, I'm gonna lead this idiot back outside and get back up to where we were. See you then. Special shout out to the follower AI in this game. I would say I don't know how you made it worse from KOTOR 1, but I do actually know. No time, no budget. And now my friends are stuck there. Whatever. I don't care about my friends. No, seriously. These guys literally do shit to us. But no, those one turrets... Oh. It's like those insta-death turrets they put in a couple places in KOTOR 1. But the problem is, I'm pretty sure they weren't supposed to be put right in front of the main goddamn plot hook. Found something pretty nice on my way back to the objective. Sith Power Gauntlets. That's +3 to strength. Now I have an uneven amount. But combined with the CNS Strength Enhancer, I now do lots of sword damage. Okay.
Yeah?
Let's try this again. But you know what? Now that we know the bullshit fight is coming up, there are measures that can be taken. Oh yes. Do we have any ion mines? It doesn't look like it. We have average sonic mines.
Activated.
I'm not sure if that'll trigger on the turret. Can we set it close enough where the turret is actually in the sphere of the mine? I think this'll do it.
And activated.
I actually don't know if this will work or not. I am of the opinion that it's worth a try, though.
Set and activated.
Oh yeah, if you know a fight is coming, you can do a lot in KOTOR to mitigate
Set and activated.
or just bullshit the fuck out of it. So we're gonna place
Set
3
and activated.
minor frag mines, and when one goes off, they'll probably all go off.
Set and activated.
I might have the option to make them blow up. I don't think so, though.
Set and activated.
No, you only have the option to recover them, but at least recovering them takes no skill to do.
Set and activated.
Beodur's the explosives expert. Well, so am I, but he's good at it,
Set
so
and activated.
figured I'd have him do this.
Set and activated.
Now the probable thing... Okay, that one's not even touching it, so that's probably not going to happen. That's interesting.
Set and activated.
Okay, that's just one of the steps we can take, everybody. The next step we can take is drugs.
Let's go.
Steroids, specifically. Stimulants. I'm gonna pump everyone in the party with stimulants and engage our energy shielding before the fight starts, as well as put on any force buffs that we have. So I'm gonna set everything up so we have the most possible advantage factor on the enemy, and we'll be right back. Okay. 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 Let's fucking do this. Start reactor. No way to skip this little cutscene. Nope, no way to skip it. Okay. Now. Okay, the mines didn't go. Now do them. Okay, Krea's shield is down. Watch her health. I'm gonna go kill... Now I can blow these mines. What I'm gonna do is... What, I can't do it now?
You like that?
The frack. Whatever. Huh. You have an interesting way with things, General. Okay, okay. Fuck. 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 Either the enemy was just rolling really good, but last time they rolled us, so I was taking no chances. We are gonna fucking save. And I'm not actually going to immediately recover all the mines. We're gonna come back and do that, because I want the stims for when we battle that big droid fucker. So we need to get over there pronto to the hangar, take him out. I think that'll about do it. There was a door that opened up over there too, but I don't care about that right now. If we can do this with the effects of the stims, that'll be nice. Just accelerate to max goddamn velocity. And just charge right for him. Keep everyone healed as best we can. There we go. And since we're all dosed on fucking steroids to the nines,
I will silence this one.
this fight, which would have been really tough, is not so tough now. Okay, that's all the fighting we have to do in this facility. Good work, everybody. That was probably a massive overreaction to those turrets, but I was not gonna die there again. Any one of those measures, the stims, the shields, would have probably been okay. The mines were worth trying, but the bullshit collision thing and the fact that the turrets don't move at all, nah, I was doomed. Yes, there's a lot of loot in here. Yeah, the UI is probably a little bit worse than the last game, too. Not really sure how you do that. You know, no matter how bad you're rushing, you'd think it would just be the same quality as the last game then, which would... I mean, for a sequel, that's unacceptable, but if it's, you know, if it's KOTOR 1 with new paint and new characters, there's... KOTOR's a solid engine. And once again, I'm coming off as pretty negative about that game, and that's not really what I'm trying to do. Mandalorian combat suit, heavy combat suit. All this interferes with my force crap. Zaysun Shah doesn't interfere. It's so much better. But I am not a fan of how it looks. Maybe some of the later armors that are different colors? Maybe. Okay, Beodur, is there anything better for you? No, that's pretty much as good as it gets. Insulated gloves, detonator gauntlets. That's not bad, that's not bad. Okay. I think what I want is... Creo will get mostly the same effect with these gloves, and they're a bit better. Czerka defense gauntlets. I think what I want you to have instead is... Yeah, I think this'll do. And there you go, everybody. Main power's back online. I guess we have the launch codes. So now what we're gonna do is go back and check out the areas that we passed up in my eagerness to use our drugs against basically the level boss. Although this game doesn't follow traditional boss mechanics sometimes. Like, I was reading one particular text and picture based LP of this game on Something Awful, and the LPer specifically praised the game how this is one of the only RPGs where the developers felt so sure in their writing that, say, the final confrontation with the boss will be a conversation instead of a fight. And it works, because it's BioWare writing. And the BioWare writing really is on full display in this game. Let's get her open. Metal boxes. Sorry. Well, if it's gonna dangle low-hanging fruit like that... A data pad. Oh, hey! Alright, we have the ignition codes and main power's back online so we can open the hangar doors. I don't feel like leaving a million mines behind, so I'm gonna go back and recover those real quick. Also, I was wrong. This door still does not open. Now see, it's marked with the blue thing of a new level. And even with the restored content mod though, that door, it's a perfect example of how blatantly cut the content was. Although if they were going to cut the content, why would they have that on the map? Why don't they just remove any trace of there being a sub-level on the military base? Also, I checked, and the graphical settings are, in fact, set on high. So, yep, this is as good as it gets. I'm sure there's a song there somewhere. Alright, I'm tired of this military base now. Although it is better than Citadel Station, I will admit. Alright. Hangar bay doors are unlocked. We have the ignition codes. We are go for shuttle launch. Again. Let's see if Atten can manage to crash us again. That'll be 2 for 2. Doesn't have a hyperdrive, but we can get to the shielded mesa and Telos' polar region that Beodur picked up last time. So let's roll.
We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the shield network. However, the shield network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again. Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself.
I guess I shouldn't have said anything.
I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences. Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Splendid.
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Yeah, they shot us down last time, too. I am seriously sick of these frackers already. Well, let's do it. We're still equipped to fight droids. Okay. Why the fuck am I suddenly getting hammered by everything in the universe? Life support pack, check. Hey Kreia, you know those things you do with the Force? Instead of running up and hitting him with your bitty sword, could you possibly use lightning? Okay, and Kreia, use an advanced, or you just use a regular med pack. Why did that life support pack do nothing to me? Disappointing as fuck. Okay, Force Lightning is the solution to every problem. Is that what we've learned, class? Energy resistance is a good thing too.
Systems failing, master. Systems failing, master.
Alright, clear the blast. Wait. Aren't these things supposed to explode? Maybe they did and the animation just failed. Whoa. But it doesn't let us just run off the mesa. Yeah, this big ass... Wait, why is there snow here? Shouldn't there be unending pollution and... well... I guess clearly... Okay, HK control cluster. That's another bit we need to bring the HK unit in the Ebon Hawk online if we ever get it back. And our shuttle is once again completely hosed. Twice on one planet within a short volume of time. Beodur. He's out. Knocked unconscious. If he could find refuge, then he should recover in time. This seems like a suitably dramatic way to end off this episode. Next time on Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2, we'll find refuge in the Mesa. Maybe. See you then.